E.N.D here, December 16th, 2019, banned and restricted announcement. What happened during this particular date? You can see here, nothing changed in any format. Why we're talking about this particular B&R, if nothing happened? In my opinion, the last B&R for 2019 is a year that we saw so much bans card, so much announcement. I don't remember any year like 2019 where we had so many cards banned in any format, in modern, in standard, especially in standard. We also had the Pioneer new format in Pioneer that we saw already some good cards that have already been banned. There were also the Cans of Tarkir fetch lands that were banned as soon as Pioneer was announced. So why December 16th, 2019 B&R announcement? It's important. I'm going to tell you why. Because Wizard of the Coast here stated, going forward, will no longer be making a commitment in advance to when and the next B&R update will be. While we still expect changes to come in a similar pace, that is every 4 or 5 weeks, and will always announce changes on Monday, we'll be allowing some flexibility in the exact week of changes. What does this mean? Going forward, we'll no longer be making any commitment in advance to when the next B&R update will be. That means that from December 16th, the next B&R announcement, we don't know when the date will happen. We know that it will be on a Monday, and this is being done only to make Wizard of the Coast more flexible in banning or restricting certain particular cards. In my opinion, what happened? It happened that with the release of Field of the Dead, with the release of Oko, Thief of Crowns, an OP, an overpowered card in Throne of Eldraine, we saw that Standard was destroyed by these two cards, the Standard was dominated by these two cards, and a lot of players were crying for banning both Field of the Dead and both Oko as soon as possible. Wizards of the Coast had their time, they kept the announcement dates, and they announced the ban on that particular scheduled B&R. In my opinion, certain particular B&R, it wasn't a surprise that Field of the Dead was banned in that particular B&R. It wasn't a surprise that Oko was banned in that particular B&R. Both they were scheduled, and both we knew that this was coming on that particular date. Now, if in Theros Beyond Dead something overpowered will be printed, and I'm sure there will be something overpowered printed, this can be banned as soon as possible and every Monday. That's what it means, and it's a very, very important news, and it's a very important aspect for the game. Now Wizards of the Coast have the flexibility to ban and restrict any card, any over card dominating any format, especially modern and standard, because for Pioneer we still have the weekly or so B&R announcement, but probably once Pioneer has stabilized, it will get in the normal B&R. We will not know in advance the dates of the scheduled. Next, obviously, the last part of the article, our next B&R update will likely be in January. In my opinion, I do agree that now standard, I think, and modern, there are both the meta game. It's quite standard. It's quite reasonable. We are not seeing overpowered decks dominating each Magic the Gathering tournament. Therefore, most likely will be in January. And that means one thing. Be aware of Theros Beyond Dead. In Theros Beyond Dead, there will be good cards. I'm sure there will be good cards. There will be good cards that probably will combo, especially in standard, with the previous sets. I'm talking about the Ravnica block, War of the Spark, Corsa 2020, and Throne of Eldraine. Terrors Beyond That will focus on enchantments, and I'm sure there will be quite good OP cards in this set. Obviously, Wizards of the Coast needs to sell this product, so there will be good cards. And be aware, if you are going to spend $20-30 for a standard card, that probably the next Monday could get banned. You can leave me a comment below. What do you think about this news? I think it's a very important, and it's a very extremely important point for the game. Be aware when spending money in certain standard cards that can get the ban hammer the next Monday. Subscribe for my channel for more interesting news about Magic the Gathering and the collectible world.